a dip in your hip, a glide in your stride. Welcome to the mothership, the home of the travelers of the universe, with shows throughout the week. Everything you want, everything you could need. From the paranormal to the supernatural, from the spiritual to the unknown, from emotions to comedy. You can find us at Facebook, Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and so much more. This is R.I.F.T Nation Network, the RNN. And now, your featured show. Shall we begin?
Welcome, everyone, to another wonderful edition of the Otter's Den with Keith and Joni.
Hello. God, that's too big face. Please. That's like moon face.
Hey, Shasta, how you doing? Glad to see you made it.
God,
Hey,
that's
Susan, Linda.
messy bun out of control.
Yeah, this was out of control when I got home. That's why I had to hop in the shower.
This is like big moon face.
There wasn't no way I was getting on here with the way I looked when I got home from work. My sister, Donna, how you doing? Let's get this party started.
Oh, she's so sweet.
She is a wonderful person. In fact, most everybody that watches our show is a wonderful person. I just got to
Yes, they are. They're good friends.
Yeah, and I am still in the middle of sharing out. So if it looks like I'm multitasking, I actually am.
Are you multitasking?
Yeah.
Oh, good. That's a good thing to do. I can't multitask. Libras are not good at it. We just like get lost. Whoops. Libras do not multitask well. We don't like it. But we don't really stay focused very well.
I don't stay focused very well either. It's just a thing.
That could be that Aries, because Aries is so impulsive. You know, Aries is just like bam, bam, bam. Let's get it done.
Absolutely. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Sharing is caring. Thank you.
Oh, so sweet. So how's your week going?
So far, not too bad. I was a little worried about going into work this morning. Worried about what I was going to be walking into. Because Friday, we got a mold back. Hey, Lisa. From the machine shop.
Okay.
And that mold had to be running either that night or Saturday morning. So we had to get it together. And so we go to start putting it together, and we realize that where your shoulder bolts screw into, they drilled the holes in the wrong places, and they did this and that. So there was no way we could put it together. And so we had to call the boss, who left early to go pick up somebody at an airport, and tell him. And it was a little nerve-wracking. And so all weekend, I'm wondering what I'm going to walk into Monday morning.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. So
Mars and Venus are together, so it'll get done. Mars and Venus is a great energy this week to be together.
cool. Thank you, Renee.
Very balanced.
Hey, Gail. Hey, Carolyn.
In that nasty Mars Pluto that we saw, a lot of incidents occur, a lot of violence. That has separated. So that's gone. Thank God.
Yes.
We talked about that 2 weeks ago. Remember, watch your surroundings, watch what you're doing.
And I
Please
have.
be careful and look at all the stuff that has occurred from 2 weeks from when we were talking about it.
Quite a bit. In fact, I lost track of it all. It just
You know, when Mars and Pluto are together, it can get ugly and turn ugly very, very quickly. That's why we say, watch your surroundings. I don't want to put fear out there, but look what happened like in KC.
We don't want people to be scared, but we want you to be attentive.
Yeah.
Watch the people around you.
Yep.
If you're walking down the street, don't be like this.
No. And if you're in a crowd, keep aware. Have your head in your phone. Put your phone down.
Trust your instinct. If you're in a crowd and something don't feel right,
get out. Look what happened in KC. And now they're finding out that situation was just a fight where people were, like a fight, like a turf fight or something. But still, people were injured. So it's just one of those situations where it can go. Oh yeah, Keith and I laugh about that now, don't we?
Yeah, I think Iceland had volcano and an earthquake.
They hit. Uranus is just classic.
And
we always talk about that.
Then a glacier melted, and they're blaming that on, that something to do with I don't even know if I can say the words without getting this thing tagged.
You can.
LIMATECONTROL.
Well, there were big, huge news cycles about that this week because BlackRock and is it JP Morgan and one other have all pulled out of that, what you just mentioned.
Yeah.
Trillions of dollars they pulled out and said, no, we're not dealing with this.
Yeah.
So they took all their money. So that, people, I know, I'm waiting for them. Well, I think we're all waiting for, what's happening now? And, we talked about this in the 2024 show.
Yeah.
Remember when we talked about, it's been a long time ago, that the North Node, which is destiny, and Chiron, which is the healer or wisdom or are going to meet. When those two meet, it's going to be very healing. It's a beautiful transit, one of the best in 2024. That's hitting. But what I missed and didn't realize it is that on the United States chart, which we were going to talk about, remember how we have the Pluto return where Pluto comes around and hits Pluto in its natal chart?
Mm-hmm.
We're having a Chiron return in the United States.
Really?
Yeah, that's every 50 years. Oh, freaking boy. And it's in Aries. Oh, freaking double boy. We don't like it when stuff hits in Aries. And we can say that we're both Aries. It is impulsive. It's aggressive. It's fiery. We don't want a Chiron return in Aries. So we're in this for about four years. What?
So we have Chiron return in Aries for 4 years.
So what do astrologers do? They go back in history.
That will last almost through the next presidency.
Guess what house it hits in?
No idea.
You don't even want to know.
Yes, I do.
The 4th house, which is the homeland, the people, ancestors. So we've got Chiron return in the homeland. Okay. So it's going to be Chiron is what? Healing. Healing.
The wounded
Okay.
healer.
So from 1972 to 1976, it happened. What happened then? Okay. We had Watergate. Nixon resigned. The U.S. pulled out of Vietnam. Recession, high inflation, 73 through 75. Okay.
75. I got possessed.
Well, wear a cross. Put a cross on.
I got lots of stuff. Just saying.
Well, do something. You don't want him. You don't want. What was the guy that was green on Ghostbusters? What was he called?
Slimer.
Slimer. You don't want Slimer coming back.
No, that's hard to get out of your clothes.
Yes, you don't want to be slimed.
No.
So 50 years before that, what happened? 1920 to 22 to 1926. Harding died in office and the VP took charge. Okay, so we had Nixon resigning. We had Harding dying. We had a recession with money in 22 through 26. And Chiron says, what wisdom did you learn from that? You need to learn. And what did you learn from the healing? What did you learn from Vietnam? American people, American government. What did you learn? What was your lesson? Nothing.
Nothing. We didn't learn nothing.
No. What did you learn from? So, what do we see in Chiron returns? Changes in political leadership, recession with money, and an embarrassment to the United States. It's something where it's like, here's your lesson, learn.
We've been in a recession, and our next, you know what, is inheriting that recession.
Well,
in my opinion, Facebook.
Right. Well, it's change of leadership. So that's what astrologers do. They go back and say, okay, what happened in the last Chiron return? What happened in the last Pluto return? Well, we didn't have one, but we know Babylon fell.
Yeah.
We know Rome fell. We can look back and what happened in England.
Yeah. And our country is overdue for an event like that.
Well, that will happen in September through November because Pluto's in Aquarius right now. If you can't see the rebellion and the people going, it's Aquarius. I don't want rules. No, I'm not doing that. Mm-mm.
Yeah, look at all the people heading down to Texas border. I
know, it's like, welcome to Aquarius.
Everybody is heading down to the Texas.
Yeah, well,
border.
That's Aquarius. So we're getting a taste of Pluto and Aquarius. What is happening? No rules, rebellion, nope, equality, nope.
Not wrong.
Well, that comes in. Yeah, that's true. See, Aquarius is new technologies that we can't even.
Yeah.
Oh, Renee, I know. Mine's in the 4th house too, somewhere.
I got you.
We got each other. Here's the thing with Chiron. Okay, what's the whole Chiron story? I forget. I can't keep up with all the Greek, all the gods and all this stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember all the names.
But Chiron got in trouble because Chiron told the gods about fire or something or wisdom, and Chiron got in trouble, and then somebody saved him.
He gave humanity knowledge, fire, tools, and he was a healer.
Yeah.
He was a centaur.
And you
teacher.
what you learn from your healing is wisdom. Chiron is wisdom.
Yes.
Yeah. But when it hit, now we've got two Chiron things going on. Chiron hitting the North Node is how do we heal collectively? North Node is destiny. It's the future. It's looking ahead. It's if you go and look into your past, if you're looking at a Chiron healing on a personal level, you cannot go to your past. Chiron doesn't want that. Chiron says, okay, look, you're done, you're over. How this is what you take moving forward.
Yes.
So it's to look at your destiny, very destiny oriented, the next 4 or 5 months of why am I here? What can I do? How can we heal collectively? It's a good transit. But now the mundane astrology where it's on the Chiron return in America, well, let's just see what happens.
Yes.
We don't have any control over Nixon resigning on Watergate. We don't have any control of pulling out of Vietnam. We don't have any control of Harding dying in office. And
No.
the VP took charge. You don't have control over that.
So back then. Hello, spirit. Wow.
So
ozone. Spirit's here.
That's coming up this week. So if you feel, what have I done? The energy is going to be, oh, what have I done in my life? What have I done? Don't be, that's just the energy coming in.
Look at your
wonderful energy.
Look at your accomplishments that you've gotten done, the positive things.
That's right.
There's some days where getting out of bed is a major accomplishment. Be proud of yourself.
That's right.
Getting in the shower is a major accomplishment.
Smiling is a major accomplishment.
Absolutely. You all have survived everything that you have all been through.
That's right.
Everything.
Yeah, we have.
Today. So be proud of that. Was it rough? Yeah, it was. But here we are. We're sitting here talking. We're laughing. We're giggling.
That's right.
We made it. We did it.
Well, we're not there yet.
That is your greatest accomplishment.
Chiron is the bridge. Chiron is the bridge between Saturn and Uranus. It is the bridge. You're right. It's the bridge. Uranus. So then, if that doesn't make matters great. Now, this week is kind of a slow week, but, Mars Venus energy, I love. It's a great time to go out. You can meet people. You can meet friends. It's a great time to party. You can meet and get in new relationships. So it's good for romance. I know. Get out there. You can't meet somebody sitting on your butt.
Yesterday, I actually took myself out to eat twice. I went out for lunch and I went out for supper.
You did?
I did.
Good.
I was proud of myself. And when I did, I kind of wondered why I did, but I did.
Well, those are the chance meetings. If you want to say, oh, I want to do online dating, now is the time this week to do it, because I know you're saying no, but I'm just saying.
I just tried that on 3 different sites.
You did?
I'm off of them.
Really?
I am off of them.
Was it weird?
It's crazy out there. It is crazy out there. No wonder why I stay in my house.
No way.
Yeah.
Was it? How many people reached out to you?
Scammers.
Like women.
Just scammers. Scammers.
Scammers? What did they do? Try to get money or what?
It's where I live in a town of 1,683 people.
Yeah.
Next closest town is 12,000 people. There is no one local on those sites. And if they are, no. Looks like it's, no, I'm not going to say it.
Well, this is a good week to meet somebody. If you want to try to meet somebody, it's a good week.
Yeah, see, I got backup. Online dating, beyond weird. See, I got backup. Thank
Carrie
you.
Lynn, backup, beyond weird. I got on Tinder once.
They are nuts.
I didn't know, and Greg took it off my phone. He deleted the app off my phone.
Yeah, they love bomb, then ask for money to be. Yeah, it's
really. I mean,
can you send me 20 Amazon gift cards? No.
What? 20?
Then they yell at you and everything. It's an example.
I'll take one gift card.
But a lot of the people on there aren't even who they say they are. They're catfishing and trying to take advantage of people.
See, that's we need to do the astrology dating app where it's legit. We won't let scammers on there.
You know, and there's some out there where you can verify who you are. But even on that site, it was
weird.
No. Just no. No. I am okay here living by myself, living alone.
Okay.
Finally, in my life, I am okay being alone. Do I get lonely? Sure I do. Everybody does. But I would rather be lonely here by myself than sitting next to someone feeling lonely. It's a thing. It has happened to me many times. If I'm going to enter a relationship, it's going to be because I want to.
Yeah.
And it's going to be with the person that I want to, not settling just so I have someone in my life. So if I've reached out to you, there is a reason I have reached out to you. Just saying.
Are you talking to the dating site girls?
No. No.
They're trolls. You are picking up trolls.
Picking up trolls.
Wasn't there a troll under the bridge? Remember, that was a kid's story.
Yeah, it eats belly button lint.
Oh, jeez. Well, this is a good week for you. If you want to try online dating again, you should try it.
I'll just put my pretty face out there on some lives, you know.
Yeah, just do that.
Maybe I'll get some.
I'm going to start a dating app. Would anybody be interested? Do that. See if we could get like 100 people, and then.
It took me a long time.
Right. Oh my God. Probably send you like a rough and ride.
You know what? I have actually thought about something like that.
Stop it right now.
I did stop it.
My ex-husband did that. He called me, said, I got married to, I'm like, what? You did what? Have you met her? No. Where's she from? Russia. I'm like, what?
Local guy did that. And he actually got himself a really good person. I was scared for him, but it seems to be working out cool for him.
Don't do that. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. I'd rather see you on Tinder than that. That is so funny.
Oh, but yeah, Howie, there's a dating site for paranormal people.
Why aren't you on that?
I mean, there's all kinds of dating sites out there.
Why aren't you on the paranormal people site?
Because people are crazy.
Oh, you just don't. You're just being a stubborn Scorpio. I don't want to people.
I don't like to people unless it's with my people.
Well, then they got to come in the cave with you. You need a Scorpio only site, dating site.
I let very few people into my cave.
That's the site. Scorpios only. Scorpios only.
And I give pieces of my cave to very few people.
Oh, no, you sting them.
I have not stung anybody in a long time. It's been too
I'm
long since
not,
I have stung anybody. Just saying.
well, you tried 3 dating sites and they were a wash. I'm going to get on one now just for fun.
You'll find out.
I did find out. I did the wrong where you like somebody and you swipe it.
Oh, yeah.
I was out with my friends and we didn't know what we were doing, and I swiped like 200 people.
Swiping the wrong way.
Yeah, my phone was blowing up at Kroger, and I'm like, what is going on?
Yes.
Greg deleted it off of my phone. He's like, you're out of control on this.
Ha! I have backup.
See?
Thank you.
I understand the cave very well. Under the rock, in the darkness. Pluto is your ruler. Pluto rules what? The underworld. What does that tell you, Scorpio?
Underworld. This is the underworld. I am not lying. This is my
I know. Oh, Howie, we need to do a love auction. He's going to auction you off. That I think it's called. I think you can't sell people. You'll get in trouble. We're gonna get a strike.
I'll be under my desk.
He's going in his cave. He's hiding from all the Geminis.
You said the G word.
The G word.
You said the G word.
Now, here's what else. You want to hear what else is coming up while we're still not laughing? Oh, we have in a couple of days. Yes, you are. What do you mean you're not for sale? Yes, you are.
I could start an OnlyFans page. I do need
fans only. Scorpio fans only.
Ooh.
Can you do that? I don't know what that is. I don't even want to know what a fans only is.
OnlyFans?
OnlyFans? I thought it was fans only.
No, it's OnlyFans.
Oh,
don't ask me how I know because I'm going to tell you.
Oh, I don't need to know. I don't want to know. I'm too busy looking at astrology.
You know, I could set my movie camera up, hook it to my computer, and working on my house, without my shirt on or something. Make me some money.
What? Is that what they do?
Oh, people do all kinds of stuff on there. Some people do artwork. Some people do cooking. Some people do.
Do they do astrology on there?
I don't know.
That
Not sure. Maybe.
I thought it was dirty. I thought it was like dirty.
There's a lot of dirty stuff on there. Just saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's right down Scorpio's alley.
Well, yes.
Well, yeah. We love the underworld. Guess what's coming up, you guys? Full moon. We got a full moon coming in a couple of days.
Yes.
It's a good one. You ready for it?
Yes.
Well, okay, let me find it. I might have to make it up because I can't find my notes on it. Okay, I'll tell you about it because I know about it, but I don't know. Oh, here we go. 2/24. 5 days. We got a full moon. Guess what it's in? We have a full moon in. Happy Pisces season, by the way, to any Pisces that are out there. We're in Pisces season right now. It's a full moon in Virgo.
Ah.
It is an X. Okay, so what is Virgo? Virgo is articulate, perfection, getting things done, the organizer. This is a very good full moon to get things done. Okay.
And what do we do during full moons? We release.
Right.
So if there's something you've been putting off and putting off and putting off, releasing might be a good time to do it.
Right.
Or at least begin.
Now, the sun is in Pisces, what happens to Pisces? You can
They
get
swim.
lost in your dreams, lost in your thoughts. And it's, see, when the sun is in Pisces, that's the end of the zodiac. So dirty is sacred, not to be shared. There's your fellow Scorpion. See, you guys are twins, or twins. I'm telling you, it's hilarious. The Scorpios. It's
Yes.
hilarious. But I will say this. If you have a Scorpio friend, you have a loyal friend for life that is so caring and so thoughtful. I love Scorpios for that reason. They're very loyal, good, great people. It's actually one of my favorite signs.
We are. We are loyal. I'm going to say it to a fault until you give us enough reasons not to be. And then we're done.
Well, and there's an obsessive quality of Scorpio with the mind too. You know, where it's like, shut down, please stop. You know, get to the bottom of everything, everything. Don't leave a rock unturned, and you don't, or a stone unturned.
Well, we like rocks.
Yeah, because you hide under them.
Yes.
This, what else is going on in this? Oh, okay. We have a with this
Rock.
one. We have a, oh, okay. We have a Saturn. What is that? A
It's a
rock?
rock. I'm hiding under it. I can't remember the name of this one,
What? Let me see it.
but
So
it
it's
helps
pretty.
to, it helps to keep unwanted stuff,
Is that
hexing,
like your
stuff like
Libra
that from
rock?
people. So I've actually, when I do my shows, I've actually got a piece of it on each side of my computer,
Oh,
so they don't send the energy through the computer. Snowflake obsidian, yes. No,
snow.
wait. Actually, I don't think that's snowflake obsidian. It's similar, but it's not.
What's pretty? I
Yes.
like it. Okay,
Thank you.
so you know
Linda
what's
says my
gonna,
rock is beautiful.
it is pretty. You know what's coming with this full moon, you guys? We have Saturn and Neptune are going to be together. So on a, and Saturn is on a world point. Watch for world leader events. Watch for scandals. Saturn's on a world point. So that means we see it. We're going to be seeing some scandals coming up with this full moon in 5 days.
Yeah.
More scandals. Okay. It's the task maker. Get things done. Write your list.
You'd love my house, Julie. Just saying. I
And we
got
give
rocks
every
everywhere.
chance when you're done, we're done.
I got rocks everywhere.
So you can hide under them
Yes.
or smash somebody in the head with it if they get, if you get mad at them, crack them in the head.
Well, it does. This rock does have anti-theft.
Yeah, it's a
Anti-theft.
weapon.
Boom. You ain't
It's a-
taking my rock.
It's a weapon. It's your cave weapon while you go off to the underworld.
Oh,
The
Donna,
Grim Reaper.
there is stuff coming out left and right. If you start,
Yes,
if you're paying attention to the news at all, there is stuff coming out
crazy.
left and right. And the closer we get to the November 8th, it's gonna be crazy.
Well,
The truth is also coming out, and a
we
lot
have
of people aren't gonna
it's
like to
true.
see the truth, but they're gonna
Well,
have to accept it.
this Chiron in the fourth house is pretty dynamic in Aries. You're going to see a lot of uprising, not uprising so much as that's not the good word.
People standing up for themselves.
Yes, that's perfect. That's it. That's it. It's like, I'm not following these rules. I'm not doing it. And that's Aries. And it's like, no, I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah, it's gonna get crazy. It is.
Well, we got to get through, and we're in eclipse energy right now as we speak. Yes, we are March 25th. So 30 days. Our first big eclipse is March 25th. That one is in Libra. That's before the big one on April the 8th. Stop. It's it. Well, we're we're in the Aries Libra axis. You're either going to have an eclipse in Aries or one in Libra.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the one in March, we've got, well, Venus is going to be the ruler of it. So it's going to be a lot about relationships, a lot about romance, could be about money. Let's see, the legal matters, diplomacy. Diplomacy is huge with eclipses in Libra. Peace talks.
Yes.
See, maybe some peace talks within the next 30 days.
Balance. Maybe we'll get some balance.
It's with the North Node, which is good. And Mercury is there in its shadow before going retro. So that's important.
Yes, it is.
Because it's going to be stuff that we didn't see. You're going to see a lot of things, diplomatic things.
Here it is. I am Mercury. I am putting this in front of you. See it.
That's right.
Once you see it, accept it. Once you accept it, feel it. Once you feel it, work through it. Once you work through it, release it.
It's got,
might not be wrong.
You know, and a lot of this Aquarian energy this year is opening up for new horizons and new expansions. And that's the Pluto in Aquarius. But the big but is September. It goes back into Capricorn and makes its last hit in the Pluto return. September through November are when everybody talks about when are things going to hit? Well, it triggers April and it hits September, November.
That gave me a chill.
That's that's what if we follow through eclipses.
Well, I could have an interesting birthday this year.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, September. Yeah, November.
11/11.
It's going to be. But that first eclipse is not too earth shattering. It's the April 8th one that comes in and is pretty shattering. That's the one that's going to trigger everything.
And I'll remind everybody, eclipses usually do one or two things. They either take away or they give.
That's right.
And it's like that. A relationship, two people married, they don't think they have any problems. All of a sudden, one is gone, just like that, and the other one's going, what happened? Or you've been single for a while, you walk out the front door and there's this mail lady walking down the street, and you both look at each other and your eyes meet. It's like it's shiny. It's like that. Right. And it's not just about relationships, jobs, cars. If you've been homes, if you've been trying to get a new car, maybe you get in an accident to where you have to get a new car. Sorry, Joni, didn't mean to bring that up.
Oh God, 2 years. 2 years I've been messing with car stuff.
Yeah,
2 years. It's crazy.
Hollywood. Watch Hollywood. They.
Oh, okay. Let me tell you why.
But they know.
Okay.
They are telling us what's going to happen in TV shows, in movies. Look at The Simpsons for it. The Simpsons have predicted so many things that have come true. It's crazy.
You haven't seen Holly Weird get hit. Now, remember when Saturn moved into Pisces every 3 years, and I said, "Here's what's going to get hit: the medical field, pharma, Holly Weird." What happens when Saturn transits for 3 years in those under those categories? Everything. What is Saturn? Saturn is karma.
Yes.
So you're going to see big pharma stuff come out. You're going to see the medical field. That's what hospitals are in the purview of Pisces. Hollywood is ruled by Pisces.
All that
Saturn is coming in and clamping.
all that underground stuff is going to come to the forefront, and Mercury's going to show it to us. Here it is.
Well, yeah.
They've been trying for some time, but nobody's been paying attention. This is going to be big enough to where we have to. We can't. You're not going to be able to ignore it.
Well, I'll give you a day when it's going to hit again. Is Friday. This Friday. Whoops. Oh, I forgot something else besides the Chiron return. You know, we've talked about Cassimis.
Yes.
That's when they're kissing. Kisses. The sun is Mercury and the sun are in a Cassimi on Friday. Look to the news cycles on Friday. Because Mercury is communications, it's news, it's media. So we've had Pluto is hitting the media too right now. It moved out of our house of money in the United States and it's hitting the third house.
Okay.
Media. So all of these things are going on and it's like, wow, you know, all this crap is hitting. It's kind of neat to watch it because you see it and you're like, wow, look at the news cycle on Friday. It's going to explode. Something's going to hit. It always does with the Cassimi.
Let's bring it.
Bring it. Bring it all. We are
out there.
Between now.
Hang on 1 second. I got to make it funny. Jesus 7-4-11. That's yes. I'm on a paranormal team called the Spirit Mechanics.
Right.
We've helped several Dead Files cases in Amy Allen. And one of the members has nicknamed me Short Jesus.
Why are you Short Jesus? We got to hear this.
Well, because I kind of got the hair and the beard, and the face, and I help people and know things and do Reiki and heal. So he nicknamed me Short Jesus.
Jesus wasn't blonde.
Maybe he should have been. He might have had more fun.
Yeah. That's kind of cute, though. I think that's a sweet nickname.
Well, and we really don't know what Jesus looked like because we portray him, the Christians portray him as a white male of Caucasian descent.
Well, and
he was over there. He was not. No.
If you've ever been there, you get dark.
He ain't gonna look like he looks like in all the paintings.
I went there once, and I was over there for 20 days, maybe 18 days.
I'm saying
it's true. I came back because I get dark. Like when I go to Florida and stuff, I have dark skin. I came back a completely different tanned color because I was out in the desert, like traipsing around in Egypt and stuff, and on camels and stuff, and on a boat on the Nile. So you're right there. No sunscreen, no nothing. I came back a different, when you go to Florida and get a tan. Yes. Okay. Over there, you're I came back a different color. Just from the pigment of your skin and the sun and everything. So he was dark.
Yeah. Yes.
He had to have been because of the climate. That's all. I mean, it's just pigment.
When I was a kid, I went swimming every day, all summer long. And at the end of that summer, my hair was almost bleached white.
White.
and my skin was so dark. I looked like a different nationality.
Yeah. But it's just different. It's different. But it's really interesting that a lot of those things are in when we move into Aquarius, people start to see that. They get out of a lot of the structures. And Saturn is in Pisces. So what else is Pisces? Is mystical, mysticism, religions. Not so much as like, well, Orthodox religion, not really, but more of spirituality and no boundaries. And Saturn's coming in to put boundaries on these things. So that's interesting. There's just a lot of moving parts, tons of them. And they're hitting the United. Oh, and then another thing, when Chiron is in the Chiron return, guess what it's opposing? Now, when it's opposing, that's 180 degrees apart. So it's at odds with guess what house in the United States chart? I cannot make this up.
One that deals with money?
The 10th house. The 10th house is who? The leader.
Oh,
It's
okay.
the king, the president. It's the
Okay.
leader. In the mundane astrology, the 10th house is the leadership.
That
So
makes
we've
sense.
got a shakedown of leadership hitting now.
Yes, we
with
do.
Chiron. I'm gonna blame it on Chiron. It's gonna hit.
Both parties are throwing stuff out at each other like no other's mother right now.
Well,
and it's only going to get worse.
and the fact of the matter is, when you have all this Aquarian energy, especially Pluto and Aquarius, people are tired of it. They're done. They want everybody to be equal. They don't want to fight.
We want honesty. We want
Yes,
balance. We want peace.
that's right. We're done. We don't want fighting. We just want to be able to go out with friends, talk to people, and laugh and enjoy life.
Yes.
So, and that's where people are at. And then you throw Aquarius in there, and that's what Aquarius does. Aquarius wants humanity.
Yeah.
It's the heart. It's the humanity.
Yes. Yeah. New journeys, new beginnings. That's what we want.
That's what we want.
Yes. Yeah. You know, there was a reason I was born on 11/11 in 1969. I never knew what it was growing up. You know, when that thing was inside me, I had no idea. But I figured it out after we booted it. You know, it was so I would start seeing the numbers, learning what the numbers meant, doing my homework, teaching myself.
That's neat.
And it got to the point where there was one day the numbers overwhelmed me so much and I couldn't figure it out. And I went out to the lake. I shut my phone off. I shut the radio off, everything. So I would not see or hear any numbers. And I look out into the forest, and wouldn't you know it, there's two trees with one fallen and another two trees, 11/11.
Isn't that hilarious?
What does this mean?
That's neat. I think it's cool.
Once I asked, I figured it out.
You showed.
I was given the information.
And you know, I think that sometimes in spirituality and mysticisms, there's a tendency to try to make it too complicated. And it's like you say, all you do is say, show me.
Yeah.
And make it simple. Make your spiritual life simple.
Yes.
Because it is simple. It's not complicated. It's not hard. And the more I think
purple
you try to make it complicated, you're just falling into the structure.
Yes.
So just be at ease and do what.
Congrats.
Isn't that beautiful? That's unbelievable. Yes. Wonderful.
Love it.
See, and numerology is where I think it all started. You know what I mean?
It's numbers.
Numbers.
Numbers don't lie. Math does not lie.
No.
Astrology does not lie.
No,
And
astrology's all
astrology
numbers.
deals with numbers. Yes.
Numbers. It's all numbers.
Everything that we do deals with numbers. My
Right.
job deals with numbers. The space industry deals with numbers. Everything deals with numbers.
Spirituality is numbers.
Yes. Yes. The golden spiral, the 369. It is mathematics at its finest. It is in nature. You will find that pattern in nature, in plants.
That's Venus. Look at Venus is, everything is numbers. It all boils down to numbers. And I think it's fascinating. I think it is so fascinating. And
Yes.
just look at like when all the astrology stuff hits on certain dates or certain numbers, like 12, or like Pluto was 2/22/22 or
Yeah.
2/22/20. I mean, it all hits at certain numbers.
Yeah. Your date portals throughout your months and years, they will open energy fields for downloads to come in and assist us in raising our vibration. Usually when that happens, you have 3 or 4 days where you just feel like dogs. And
Yes.
that is your physical body catching up with your spiritual body. You may feel like you have the flu, but you don't have a temperature and you're not contagious. That is what we call
That's
ascension.
right. And I think a lot of that in the early 90s when a lot of chords and music changed, a lot of it were the people that are not such good characters messed with the vibrational end of music to stop a lot of ascensions as well.
Yes. Yes. And then we all got grounded and couldn't go anywhere for a long time. And it
Right.
backfired on them because a lot of people woke up. I don't mean woke like they mean woke. I mean, they woke up. They opened their eyes. They opened their mind. They opened their heart. They looked at themselves and looked within themselves, and they started to grow and raise their vibration.
Right.
If I raise my vibration, it helps humanity's vibration. Humanity's vibration raising helps the Earth's vibration. The Earth's vibration raising helps the universe's vibration.
That's
Growth.
right. Why do you think they want to keep people separated?
Yes. There is one number that I've been seeing for probably 4 or 5 years. Well, probably it might go back to when that thing was yanked out of me.
What? What number?
This one. This one.
Seven.
I cannot figure that one out yet.
Well,
I will.
what doesn't it mean? 9? 7,
It's-
8, 9.
It's the number 7-Eleven.
Oh,
7-Eleven. Like they're the 7-Eleven convenience stores.
yeah. Maybe you wanted a snack.
I don't know. But it means something. I'm supposed to figure it out, and eventually I will. When it's time.
When it's time, and you ask. That happened to me around
I asked.
2020. I kept seeing 22. The number 22 everywhere I looked was 22.
I was seeing 20. I'm still seeing 23. But I kept seeing it everywhere. And it hit me one day, Mom, what time was I born? I don't know. I'm going to have to look. Okay. She called me back. I was born at 3:23.
See,
23 going this way, 23 going that way.
that's neat. Everything is numbers. I love it. I love the study of numbers. It's fascinating.
Caitlin used to work for 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you wanted some chips. Maybe you wanted a bag of chips, some Frito.
Well, 7-Eleven sells beer, so I'm happy. I'm good.
Yeah,
Let's go 7-Eleven. Welcome to 7-Eleven. Would you like a Slurpee? What's that today?
Slurpees. Well, so what else do we cover for this spring? We got the eclipse coming, which is in Libra. We've got a great full moon in Virgo coming.
Yes.
This week, Mars and Venus together, great energy. Mercury Cazimi on Friday, and the full moon in Virgo.
Yes.
That's what's coming.
So we got some good stuff.
We've got some really good stuff. We've got stuff that's firing it all on all cylinders is coming flying in. And I think it's important to get your head out of Uranus. See, I think that's just so interesting. I love that. Just so the study of numbers, just it's amazing to me. And I hate numbers, but to me, I think it's fascinating.
Trey Smith, he awesome individual. If you haven't checked out Trey Smith's YouTube page, go check it out. His videos are amazing. He has a plethora of knowledge. He's done some videos on the Jewish alphabet, and a lot of times he talks about the yod. I need to get back on his site because he's got some new videos out, and I haven't been able to watch them yet. I want to.
The yod is just such a fascinating aspect. Finger of God. (117) and 7-11. That's cool.
That is interesting.
Yours is 7-11 and hers is 117. That's weird. And you're both Scorpios.
Yes.
Weird.
And yes, I'm looking at something here. Come on, computer, work with me
If
here.
you figure it out, share, please. I see 117. That is so fascinating because you see 711. I see 22. I used to. I don't see anything anymore. Donna sees 222, 333, 444.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, another thing about 1111 is pay attention to what's going on around you when you see it. Because that's spirit letting you know you're on the right path. Whatever you're doing right now, whatever you're thinking about right now, you're in the right place.
Good.
At the right time. And the repeating numbers, they all have their own different meanings. Repetitive numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. That can either mean that's change. Either change is coming for you, or there are changes you need to make.
That's neat.
Yeah, the study numbers. I need to get back into that.
I love numerology. I think it's very fascinating. 117 is 45. 4 plus 7 plus 7. 14, 5.
Yes.
Interesting. See how cool that is?
Yeah, and not only is my birthday on 11/11, but my life number is also 11.
See? And we are in an 8 year, which is infinity year.
Yes.
And it's the year of the dragon.
10/10, that's my dad's birthday. Jolene, are we friends on Facebook? I tried to search for you, but I couldn't bring you up.
That's fascinating.
I'm kind of curious about, my 7-11 versus your 117. And I might want to talk a little bit more about that.
You need to research that. And I think it's fascinating that both of you guys are Scorpios.
Yeah.
I think it's fascinating.
Yes.
Year of the Dragon. It's a wonderful year with Year of the Dragon.
Yes.
8. It's an 8 year. And the astrology shows that too, but it's going to be a wild year. I think it's already been a wild year.
January was a very long year.
10/10 to me is new beginnings, and I have faith to take a leap of faith. Always take a leap of faith, Miss Donna. No, y'all hide under your shells. You go in your caves. Either that or you're stinging people. One of the two. You're either stinging people or hiding.
I haven't stung anybody in a long time. And it's a problem. It's an
It's a-
issue.
it's
Why do you think I got on the dating sites?
Get off of the damn dating site, you freak. Freak is well. That's the week.
Yes, it was.
So you stay in chat, and I'm going to get out of here since I've been talking for 2.5 hours.
All right, you do it. Have a good evening,
Have a
girl.
great
Thank you
week.
very
Thanks
much.
everybody for tuning in. Now it's a good week, good full moon, and then we slide into eclipse season. Chiron return.
Yes.
Watch Friday for news.
Information
Overload. Have a great week, everybody. Thanks, hon. I'll talk to you later.
All right, sounds good.
Bye.
Bye. All righty then. We got some coming, and that's all right. It's all to help us grow. It is all to help us see things about ourselves, see things about others, see things about our job, our family, love life, our friends, the car we drive, the house we live in. It's all so we can see things and feel things and acknowledge things and learn about things and release things so we can grow. And if you resist it, things can hit harder. It's like Mercury retrograde. Mercury shows you, okay, here's what you need to work on. And it might be some of the stuff you've worked on before, but in a deeper layer. Okay. All right, let's look at this. If you shove it back under the rug, Mercury's going to build it up a little bit more and hand it to you again. And you're going to cringe even more. And if you don't do it at all and you shove it under the rug again, Mercury's big brother, Pluto, he's going to face plant you in the concrete, says, we're going to do this now. I'm not giving you a choice. You are doing this. So let things flow. If something comes up in your life, okay, deal with the emotions. This happened today. I feel this way. I accept that I feel this way. Let's look at why I feel this day. Learn about it. Own it. Today, this happened and I feel depressed. Okay, why do I feel depressed? Because of this, this, and this. Okay, now let's look at each of those instances. What happened in those instances? Why did that happen? Tear it apart. Go back to your life. Tear it apart. Figure out your triggers. Figure them out. Because if you figure out your triggers, guess what? They ain't a trigger no more. Thank you for that lesson. I don't need this anymore. Release it. It's very important to let things flow. What happens? Okay, you got a nice little creek, stream. The water's running nice and smooth. What happens if you jam a stick in the middle of it? The water hits it, makes eddies and spirals, and it disrupts the flow. You fighting what's happening, you're that stick. You're causing some of that. Now, take the stick, float it on the water and just flow with it. Let it flow. Be water. Be the water. Yes, water will always find a way to flow. You build a dam, the water will build up until it goes over. You pour water into the cup, the water becomes the shape of the cup. What is our bodies, like 60, 70% water? What does the moon affect? The tides. What is the tides? Water. So the full moon, guess what it affects? It affects us. And that is a thing. That is a thing, Caitlin. We might not even know that we have a trigger until it triggers us. And in that now moment, your fight or flight is kicking in like no other's mother, and you don't know what to do. Step back, take a breath, 3, whatever you need to do. Breathe. Okay. Why did this just happen to me? Why did that event do this to me, to my emotions? Why did it kick my fight or flight in? What am I not remembering from my childhood, whatever, from a relationship? Bring it up and look at it. Face it. That's going to help you deal with that trigger. It's going to help you in that now moment, because you can understand how to ground it. Accept it. Okay, this happened. Let's figure out why. Empty your cup so it can fill up. We are receiving divine connection and training. Yes. And if you help people, watch who you help. Because if you're a giver, you got to watch how much you give, because takers, a lot of them don't care how much they take. And if your cup ain't full, you're draining yourself in order to help them. So try to keep your cup full. Think of like a saucer, a little teacup with a saucer. Fill your cup up to where it's overflowing a little bit, and then feed off of that saucer. I'm one to talk because I don't do that. I just help. And then I spend 3 or 4 days sitting on the couch recovering. That's all right, though. I'm a Scorpio. Yes, if I couldn't breathe or nothing, felt like I was scared, honestly, that I was going to throw everything. Yeah. It's all about teaching ourselves about why it happened. And that's hard to do. That is not easy to do. It is not easy to look at those situations. You have to have strength. I used to have a lot of triggers, and I figured out that a lot of those triggers were from the things that I used to do that I wasn't happy about, and I didn't realize, but I do now. So I don't do those things anymore. And now they don't trigger me. Not wrong. Not wrong. I see you, Renee. I see you. Yeah, right, Donna. Truth on the given. You gotta be careful. I mean, it's good to help people. Don't get me wrong, but pick and choose your battles. And you can kind of tell who these people are. They might be your friends. They might be your family. But eventually you might have to say, no, I don't have enough in me today. And that's okay. And if they turn things around on you and blame you for the stuff that's happening to them because you can't help them, that's a red flag. That is a red flag. Smashes. He eats the cup and smashes the saucer. Yeah, that would be the Aries coming out through the Scorpio. Constrict, release, let it flow like a movie. Like that. Oh, God, yes. Donna, everywhere. Everywhere. And you can tell who they are because you'll have a 10-minute conversation with them and all of a sudden you are drained. Energetic shielding can help with that. And Spirit Mechanics actually do a class on that. And I think it's coming up pretty soon. Spiritmechanics.com. You can sign up for it. They do the 101 series, the 100 series, 200 series, and they're still going to be starting the 300 series. And it's all about energy learning. It's awesome. I've taken them a couple times. I'm going to take them again because it's been so long. I don't deal with this stuff all the time like I used to. So with the brain injury, I forget. So repetition is my friend. Oh, that's right, Donna. Donna does classes at her shop too. Yes. Hang on. Yes, shameless plug. Silver Wolf Treasures and Gifts, right there. That's her site. And then the Spirit Mechanics. Copy and paste. There's their website. You're welcome. Nice, Linda. Oh, now that's interesting. I am Scorpio, Aries, Sagittarius. I would like to talk to you about those numbers. I really would. Would you be willing to have a discussion with me? If not, that's cool. I know I'm scary looking and stuff. Scorpios. And, I get it. And two Scorpios in a conversation, man, that might be interesting. Thank you, Renee. I knew you'd have that info for me. Sprint Mechanics classes start on 23rd and 24th of the month with 101. Thank you. Nice. Nice. You got the Aquarius in there. Excuse me. Jolene, you on Facebook? Nice. Thank you for that. That is the most amazing compliment, as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion, that you can give to somebody. I like your vibe. Thank you for that. I needed that. I did. Yeah, in-person, online available. They do it through Discord, I believe, for online. And Donna, yours are just in-house, right? At your shop? I am on Telegram, I believe. Oh, that's Signal. Come on, phone, work with me here. Arcing. Telegram. I am. Yeah, I am. Just search my name, Keith Ottersburg, and you will find me. Here's the proper spelling. Because everybody always tries to spell it URG instead of ERG. Oh, Donna, cool. You have in-person and Zoom. Awesome. Nice. Yes. Reiki, vibrational healing is in-house. Her Wicked classes is in the session in the house. The fall session is a Zoom. Cool. And she also does Facebook Lives. Friday, Thursday, Tuesday. Yes. It's, yeah. Cool. Cool. I look forward. As my ears going off, ringing. Like, you know what? That's interesting. There we go. Lives Wednesday, Friday to Friday at 7 p.m. Yes, there we go. Yes. Crystals, I like. Crystals and rocks. I like crystals and rocks. I do. But on that note, it is 17 after the hour. We're supposed to just do an hour show, so I suppose I should hop off of here. Sometimes I stay on a little bit longer because there's no shows after me, but I suppose I should pop off for now. Might go live on Facebook. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I would love to thank you all for joining in. And I love being able to talk with Joni and you and let everybody know, what to expect and how to deal with things and just try to help people. So I appreciate you allowing me to do that. If you care to, that little thing right there, that's our QR code. You want to buy us coffee? You can buy us coffee. You want to give us a little support? Go right ahead. We don't mind a bit. It's appreciated. You don't have to. We do this for free. So, but we do like coffee. Just saying. Hey, thanks, Monica. Appreciate it. You're welcome, Melody. But thank you for sharing a little bit of my life with me and Joni, and sharing a little bit of yours with me. And thank you for the laughs and the giggles. And we all need those. We all need those. So on that note, I got to click the right buttons. Oh, no. I hope I hit the right one. Oh, there it is. Okay. Have a good evening.